My name is Mackenzie Connor. I use she, her pronouns. I graduated from the University of Maine in 2022 with a degree in ecology and environmental science and a minor in outdoor leadership.
My name is Erin Champa. I'm a Parks, Recreation, and Tourism major, and I have a nature-based tourism concentration and then a business administration and outdoor leadership minor.
I'm Alyssa Arscott. I'm in ecology and environmental science, no concentration yet, and I'm expected to graduate in the spring of 2026.
My name is Karina Gaddy. I'm a first-year kinesiology and physical education student with a concentration in outdoor leadership, and I'm planning to graduate spring of 2026.
I'm Mairead Thistle.
Nice to meet you. What is your major?
Civil engineering. I'm actually a first-year master's student.
Hi, my name's Nick. I'm an electrical engineer, and I should be graduating in 2026.
In 2018, I went on an options adventure right before school started in August.
And what did you do?
So I was on the Penobscot River expedition. We spent a couple nights on Lobster Lake, if I believe. That's correct, Lobster Lake. And then we paddled downstream to Chesuncook Village, and it was a blast. It was 4 nights total. It was great.
I hiked Katahdin for the first time.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it was really great to be able to, drop off all my stuff in my room at DTAB and then go on this trip and meet a bunch of new people and see the outdoors in Maine in a way that was really fun and exciting before I had to dig into the academics.
Kind of meet people before you go to school. That just was appealing to me, and I thought that was a better way to do it than going to a different sort of intro event with where you can meet people. I liked the idea of being outdoors instead of just sitting in a room with other people.
Few weeks of school, none of my graduating class from high school came up here, so I was the only one, which was, it wasn't intimidating. It was a little intimidating, which is why it was nice to have the Maine Bound crew there, because I knew at least a few people when I came in. I was like, oh yeah, I know you, say hi, see a couple of my classes and whatnot. It was good.
My 2 favorite experiences were both the yoga on the paddle boards out on the pond. People are trying to do headstands and sort of crashing off into the water. And then also getting to hike the mountain, and there was nobody on the trail we saw the entire day, and we got this crazy sunny view, so that was really cool.
Getting in the kayak for the first time and realizing it's so much different than a flat water kayak and how easy it is to flip over. I flipped over so many times, but that was part of the fun.
We climbed the south wall of Precipice and then Otter's Cliff, which is really cool because you rappel down to the ocean and then climb up from the ocean, which is really sick. It was really pretty.
I made some really cool friends, and when we got back down after we hiked, I had some really good tacos. I remember that.
I think if you're gonna choose a trip based on food, choose the Penobscot River trip. Again, because we were on canoes, we could just pack in so much food and so much weight that you can't do when you're backpacking. So we brought an entire Dutch oven, and we were able to make bread and peach cobbler during the trip. It was fantastic.
But it's also a good way to, get out there and be part of nature and, see what Maine Bound is like. And if you enjoy the trips, especially if it's not something you've done before, it's sort of just a little lead-in to what your college experience could be.
To go on a black bear bound trip, you don't have to have any outdoor experience. We'll teach you everything that you need to know. If you go on one of the expeditions, you don't have to have any camping experience. So we'll start from the bottom, and that's the same as with our trips during the year. If you have been rock climbing before, that's great, but if you want to learn about how to go rock climbing outdoors, you can go on an introduction to rock climbing trip and you learn everything from the basics. So you can really come in at 0 and you can go up through the trips and leave at a much higher skill level.